If you're underage, do not watch this game on video because it does have nudity in it.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of a dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city. Become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route. Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Dr. Fontaine.
Could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Chef.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much. Officers Phelps and
Phelps
Dunn.
are done.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips.
Pearl grips.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
He's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to.
Do.
I sold it.
Good.
You know, this piece will stop a
Stop a
rhino.
rhino.
These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime.
Okay.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
You know the way. You can drive.
Now that wasn't so
What
hard,
were you
was it?
saying?
Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally
what?
using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Huh? Yeah, well, I'm glad for you.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps.
Well,
This is
Phelps is
Officer
something done.
Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
Pearl grips.
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
Your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter, he works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That Ralph, you all right?
They
I'm fine. I hardly
9.
felt it.
The
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. list of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
No, I always just liked the game. I liked it because you got a cop in it, so. Sure, I mean, I would have loved that they made a newer one at the time, but I know the game is old as heck. Like somebody said once, they don't know. Somebody said once, how would you make a second game when Phelps died?
Excuse me.
Supposedly, I don't know.
Say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig. Some of us are here.
I mean, who knows? I mean, he went down the river. That doesn't mean a person can die like that. I mean, they can, but not that's. I mean, there's stuff that happened in real life that people have done, and they've actually survived it. So.
And you're here for OCS.
But I don't know that. Yeah, anybody can have a funeral and presume the guy's dead, but maybe he's not. Who the hell knows?
You're on report. What are your
did they? The question is, did they find his body? That's the question. Did they have his body in the thing?
OCS is an
Nobody
Elliot.
knows.
Take the Camp Elliot bus over there. This bus is for MCRD.
Was he really in there? Was his body in it? Did he get the body from the sewer? Probably not. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? No, it's not up to that. It's up to anybody. So.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs.
You know what all knows? Who the hell knows? Maybe they make it for PS4. Maybe they waited for PS5, the newest, the PlayStation 5 for. You know, who the hell knows? There's 2 games in develop for PS5 now anyway. That God of War 2, and also that other game that, like I said, where she picked off, where she picked stuff to make stuff for her bow or whatever the heck it was. And that's a part 2 to part 1. Not that I would get them. I never even played. I never beat part 1, so. But I might get it for, I might get God of War 2, maybe. Who knows? I know I definitely would get that, probably.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move.
No, probably not either. Because after I beat part 1 the first time, I couldn't even play it anymore, so it's a waste of time even having the game. While other people could play it over and over again, I couldn't even do it. Huh?
Weapons on the ground, now! I got you covered, Cole! Try to the front door, keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
Tell me what to do, buddy. I can do anything, buddy. So.
We'll be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. Come any closer, we'll cut you in half.
Go! Stay down. cover.
Your move, mister. Come get me. Forward. You're fucking close.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or winning a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
I did find out they're making one game.
This kind of opportunity.
Don't know when it's going to come out. But they said it might take a while, like 2 or 3 years. But I already know one game that's being, another one being made.
Jeffs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed?
Huh?
You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Huh?
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk
about what?
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the word
I know that.
There was things that said that there's a process of making Red Dead 3.
I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourself. Why, you! He's hiding in the alley!
I just told you, Red Dead 3.
Bowers!
Red Dead Redemption.
Right.
Stop now or I will shoot.
And my guess it would probably be about, this time it'd probably be about, freaking, John Morrison's son, probably. Because, like, one person said once, they, at the end of part 1, when you, if you got revenge for, what's his name, you know? For his father, but that, and then that's why they couldn't understand why, or whatever, you know. But somebody still said one thing. They said, "Why the heck was Red Dead 2 made about the gang?" And they said, actually, Red Dead 1 was supposed to be about the gang, and then Red Dead 2 was supposed to be about John Morrison. They said at the time they goofed that game. They goofed the game like what's his name did with Star Wars at the time when he didn't do it in order. You know, it makes sense. You know.
It's over, Bowers.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Oh, man.
Part of the
Just
tradition
like I
of the
said, I'll
Marine
never
Corps and
understand
being an
how
officer
the
in
heck
the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions.
It was weird
the right
how they did
decision
that. It
is
should have
not
been
always the
like
popular
like I
one.
said,
The
Paul
right
1 should have been
decision
that.
will
And then, you know,
get the men you care about killed. These
maybe they
ratings
never thought
and
they
your
would
ability
make
to
a
give them
part 2,
frankly
you know,
and
after,
truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine
over the
officer.
years, but
Candidate
it
Phelps, you have
seemed
the floor.
weird though. Oh shit! I forgot to. Oh my
Esprit
god!
de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6,
Holy
Hudson
crap.
5, Kelso 2, Leadership, Donahoe
Knew I
8,
forgot
Franklin
something.
7, Merrill 6, Kowalski
What?
6, Weiss 5, Hudson
What?
5, Kelso 1.
How would I
Kelso.
take that for?
Because I like to watch it.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get
How am I gonna
involved in
tape it
school
right
board
now?
chicken shit.
I'd have to go downstairs and do it.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll do it.
Well, you want to, you tape,
Be right back, people. Oh, they already taped it.
Bloods and the other.
Yes, yes.
For every cop,
It's taped
there's
automatically.
the case that
And
makes
they're brand new tonight.
gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as a
Y50
shining new
and
star of the
Blood.
squad. The case that you solved
channel
shows
is
you
it
have
on?
the gumption, the gung-ho,
Goody.
the
Oh,
get
yeah,
up and
sure.
go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Right back. Got a visitor.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
What are we waiting for?
You're good. Just make sure whenever you watch, you delete it, because I don't watch that piece of shit. He came up.
Yes, sir. Why, what happened? What are you going to tape it as
All
a
right,
series?
all right. Yes.
No, I don't tape it as a series.
Oh, you just tape the one, yeah. Really,
I take both. I take Hawaii 5-0 and then what do you call it?
Blue Bloods.
And Blue Bloods as a series. I don't take the other crap.
Yeah, when I get done with it, I'll
Man, I don't watch crappy MacGyver.
Broad daylight.
Welcome back,
Crowded
people.
street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipts. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia. Shell casings. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Don't you people have anything better to do? This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Got what?
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the
Big
shooting.
what?
Did you know the
With a fly in your room? Oh, talking.
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Galleta. Again, this is Michael's documentary I will doing today is February 14th, 2020. And it is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone. My family and friends and everyone.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
My father never sees
around
a
the
big
shops
point
at
to that,
lunch.
but I like Valentine's Day.
I was in a
think it's
store
special
when
thing. It's for
Mr.
February every year.
Gage,
It's a,
my boss,
thing
bursts
for people.
in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
So happy Valentine's Day to my
We
friends.
came back. I was angry.
Also, now
I
it
walked
must
in
be,
front.
I think it is 100
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage
5
fall.
days, I think they said, for last week, part 2, I think. If I heard it correctly on the internet. So I don't know. But, so that's good. That's getting closer. We still haven't heard anything from Lego Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Still no news about that. But I will keep you informed. Also, we did find out that the WWE 2K series is not going bye-bye.
You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell.
2K21 is in the process of being made now.
How can you prove
For
different?
this year. So they said they have more time now. Last
Your
year
pearl
was
earrings,
more of a
Miss
rush.
Coletta.
They had to make
You've
it,
been paying for them for a whole
and
year.
because
Stop
they,
lying.
what do you call
Tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder
They
investigation.
had no time to make everything right away, so they had the chance to do it.
He runs the jewelry store.
To do it right away, so
He showed me a
make
lovely
everything
watch.
good. But a lot of people
Mr.
did say
Gage
that
bursts
hopefully
in.
they'll make it
Mr.
better
Koo gets
when they
very
put back
angry
DLC
with Mr.
Legends
Gage, and they
stuff
start
like that.
yelling at each other.
They did it, mostly the guy, they said
Mr.
that
Gage
they
tells
did
me
it
that
for
all the things in the store are
changed the
junk,
controls and did what they did
nickel-plated,
for
made
the
in
first
Japan,
time for the,
and yells at me to get back to work.
Evolution.
Then what happened?
So that was
get
the
back
first
here,
time because women
and
went
I
to
hear a
view
loud
it,
bang.
they viewed it for the first time.
Mr.
So,
Gage clutches at his
in
back.
a WWE game, which never
I hear
happened,
another bang. And another, and another.
So that's the reason why they said so.
Mr. Gage
we'll see
falls
what
to his
happens
knees.
with this year's game when
It's
it's released in October. So hopefully they'll probably get more
Which jewelry
trailers
store?
this year, more stuff as they come by.
Broadway,
WrestleMania
between 5th and
weekend or
6th.
whatever.
Did you see the person who
Right now,
shot
it's
Mr.
probably,
Gage?
Of course I did.
It's in February now, so they
Mr.
probably
Kelly was
started.
very angry.
Had
He kept
time
firing the
from
gun.
last year
He
already,
kept
so
pulling the trigger.
I'm glad the WWE 2K
He
series
threw
is
the
still
gun in a
continuing,
bin
so
and
they didn't
turned
get rid of it,
and
so
walked
that's a
away.
good thing. But just to let people want, like it better, So they were sorry that they changed the controls on people, so we'll see what happens and when it comes out. So, but as for 2K20,
Angry, Miss Coletta.
2K20, you go kiss the...
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
I don't
A lot
blame
of people
Kane
do.
away.
It's not my fault if he has
just that
nice things.
You know, because they had to do different stuff, you know.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to
Hey,
remember.
stop that, silly.
It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I'm really excited. I cannot wait. I mean, it's so fast.
Ran across the room.
It's so fast. And yet my birthday's over now for another year. So I'm 48 now. So.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta.
You know, I
Even
just
minor
don't feel
details
the
can become
age.
important later on.
I never feel the age, so I still got plenty of
Well, there was one bang,
energy.
and then another,
So, until my
and
next
then
documentary,
three very
this is Martin
quickly,
saying goodbye.
close together.
Have a wonderful, nice day. Bye-bye.
5.
Yeah, she was scratching on my couch again and then ran away.
We'll need you to make a formal
Little
statement
Dickens.
about what happened yesterday.
How you doing
Does
over
that mean
there?
I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Where'd you go, silly? There you are. Hey, baby. How you doing? Huh? Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. You want to go back down? Want to go back down? All right.
Well, Lori's
Yeah.
pretty extreme here.
All right. Bye-bye.
See what Lori wrote?
What?
America needs to shut down all mosques and ban Islam.
Oh, goodness.
She's going to get in trouble.
Oh, whatever. She will not. She doesn't care what people think. She's telling the truth anyway, so.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. And he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield, jewelry store, just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
For what?
Officer.
Red Dead, I got another one today, but it was 118.
Officer Cole Phelps.
Not 117, said it was another one today.
No,
yeah.
Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
No way!
Kalu, get back here!
Boy, let's take this thing good. Lock him up and throw it.
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu.
Kalu.
You're under arrest for the murder of Everett
Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, how would you get 2 updates in 2 days?
The case that
it's probably for the online stuff all the time.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you
no.
what ifs.
See, what else would it be? I mean, why would you get an update unless it was for online?
The case that other cops murmur about.
Because really, the game doesn't really need update to work on. I mean, for the game to work, it works great. So the only reason why they always say they make updates is for the online stuff itself. So I don't know.
From the shooting yesterday. Yes, sir. Then tell me, Boyle.
Yeah, could I guess.
A man of initiative.
Maybe
How would you like a chance at smiting this man?
I guess it does. Justice. I mean, like it would say, maybe it depends. I guess on it. I don't know.
You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oh, what I'm doing or what I've been through for the last 3 months since we've been lost. You're going against a guy like this, you have a big dump in your pants.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you.
Can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Just a moment before you go out into the ring, your thoughts before you get in with Mike Tyson.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the arguments. Miss Galena made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
And I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
Oh, really? Who punched him? Who knocked him down? Good. Yeah, you don't trash talk Mike Tyson, you piece of shit.
He's in with all those moms.
Dare you?
He blocked every proposal I ever put forward.
What punch will knock your ass out?
He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Sure, he might be retired now, but hey, he still said in an interview, he says, if anybody messed with him on the street, nobody would dare mess with him still. He'd fucking knock him right out and he'd be knocked flat.
God have mercy on you, sir.
Who was this guy that trash talked him at the time?
Mike McNeely.
Oh, how nice. Never heard of him.
Masterfully done, Officer Fox. It is just, Officer Fox, isn't it?
Big deal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then let me have a word with the chief of police.
Yeah.
The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be moving.
Yeah, done. Woo!
Slow it down. Going down. Boom.
Police Academy! Yay! Wow. Yeah, that's gotta be, what year was that? Jeez. Oh, you didn't give a year?
I like the scene from The Wizard of Oz when
Really?
she says to the Scarecrow, how can you talk if you haven't a brain?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, some people without brains do an awful lot of talking.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Bukowski.
Heard all about you, the donuts.
Go easy on me and let me hear the odds.
Yeah, that was funny. I always loved that.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
That's when commercials were funny.
Who's intense? The newly
Not
minted
anymore, they're
detective
not.
here, Cole
That's a
Phelps.
crap
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends. Who was that?
Roy Earl, chief detective and ad vice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Movie stars?
Oh, Roy is a movie
He is a movie star.
And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience. What is that supposed to mean? Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps.
No Phelps.
He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow,
Take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
Order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps? I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. Patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
You know this place?
Seems like a decent guy.
Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah.
So, tell me a little about yourself, fellas. Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in a flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's...
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
I think I can, no, I don't think. I'll take the word allegedly out. Do you mind if I do that?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face.
If you don't mind, I'll leave.
I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Only 5 weeks before the murder, the criminal alien had been arrested for assault. ICE asked the criminal to be turned over, but instead, he was ordered released under New York City's sanctuary laws. If New York had simply...
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Very simple thing
Get the hell away from me!
Maria Fuentes could be with her family right now. And we're deeply moved to be joined this afternoon by Maria's grieving granddaughter, Daria. Where's Daria? Daria Ortiz. Daria, please come up, Daria, please. Maria's joined by her beautiful 5-year-old son. Thank you, Daria. It's a great honor. Thank you, Lord.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daria Ortiz. I'm the granddaughter of Maria Fuentes, the 92-year-old woman who was raped and murdered in Queens. I'd like to take this moment to say my grandmother was very generous and educated. She was a woman who dedicated her time to taking care of others. Before coming to America, she worked as a secretary for the president in her native country, the Dominican Republic. She is a shining example of what people need to hear.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
All right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
And here's the famous scene by John O'Connor.
What's the first thing an actor learns? The show must go on. Come rain, come shine, come snow, come sleet. The show must go on. So Reedy, Pagliacci, Reedy.
Reedy, huh?
Yeah.
Now, the world is so full of a number of things. I'm sure we should all be as happy as.
But are we?
No.
Definitely no. Positively no. Decidedly no.
Short people have long faces. And long people have short faces. Big people have little humor, and little people have no humor at all.
And in the words of that immortal bard, Samuel J. Snodgrass, as he was about to be led to the guillotine, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? Laugh, laugh! My dad said, be an actor, my son, but be a comical one. They'll be standing in line for those old honky-tonk monkey shines.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called her that.
Make 'em laugh. Was that the one from
Someone's caught
Singing in the Rain? Yeah.
Stiff as yet.
I love that scene.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Doc? What have we got?
I can't see.
A lot of blood for a blood force injury.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
They'll be standing in lines for the
Sign of the guy? Not unless he's in
the truck in the car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Oh, Dad.
What?
Maylise said hello.
Who?
Maylise.
Oh.
And she said, tell Mommy she said hello, too.
Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Huh? How's who doing? They're fine.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy.
Like I said, I saw them last year, so I saw Sophia and that.
Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Huh? Yeah, she was pretty tall last year. Well, I mean, she's last year she was kind of close to almost up to a father and stuff, and I can just imagine she probably is tall right now, taller now, this year. Maybe, I don't know. Probably. No, she didn't. I didn't say she's up to a father. She said almost.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
Almost. I mean, it was. I mean, at the time.
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
I have a funny feeling they'll probably freaking come to Union City again this year in the summer, probably, to visit somebody, and then, you know, ask us if we want to, you know, see them. You know.
Here? Well, I work for the
and
railway.
definitely I'll hop freaking right to it.
I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till the boys turned up.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
And don't call me Shirley. What skit was that from? Airplane? Yeah.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough,
yeah,
I did.
I told him.
A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Well, what brand did he have originally?
Not that I was going to steal anything.
I mean, the one that went.
Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
A Samsung, and that went on him? Boy, that's... hey, Dad. The TV that Bobby had that went on him was a Samsung.
Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
Oh, that's shocking.
No, sir. I went straight
Samsung is supposed to be such a good damn brand TVs. Surprised it went that fast.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact our employer if we need anything more from you.
I mean, I could see it. I mean, well,
I can't really spend no more
I know
time
we didn't just
over
buy it. I know they've had it for a while. So.
Wife, Phelps. You're done here. We'll head over there now.
Legal immigrants more important than Americans? I'd like to hear an answer. Why are illegal immigrants more important than homeless people sleeping on the streets? Why do we in one of the biggest economies here in California take care of illegal immigrants, but our people are sleeping on the streets? I'd like to hear an answer to that. Why? Nobody can ever answer that question. Why don't people put American citizens first, but illegal immigrants get everything? And I hope you post
You can drive.
I want this to go viral because I give a damn and I care about my community. My dad is a retired Navy captain. He served our country honorably. My grandfather is a retired Navy captain. And I'm doing my part to help our country because I give a damn and I'm going to fight for it. And I am 100% voting for Donald Trump on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. The Democrat Party does not put our people first. They put sanctuary cities first. They put illegal aliens first. They tax us. They tax our water. You can't even do laundry and shower on the same day. While Nancy Pelosi is getting hundreds of thousands of dollars, robbing our pockets, not doing anything for our people, not passing legislation.
Speaking the truth, man.
Pens like they're candy. Meanwhile, President Trump is signing United States-Mexico-Canada agreement, and he's signing trade deals, and he's cutting our taxes, and he's securing the border, and he's putting our veterans first. I am proud of President Trump, and I am voting for him because he's putting the American people first, period.
Wow. Good man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good man.
2020, register to vote and vote. Thank you.
Good man. Good man.
California.
Ooh, that's I'm telling you, California's going to lose the vote too. They're going to everybody's going to vote for Trump.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
People do not want illegal aliens in this damn country.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no!
No! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything
to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel, so the glasses are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
47. How can I help, detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So,
You're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about the past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
I'm all right now, Detective.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig.
Pig.
This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig?
Pig.
Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan.
Morgan.
God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a treat.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till around 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph.
The photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and
insensitive. But I guess you know that.
I've told you what I know about the pictures.
What about Nicole?
Nicole.
Mrs. Black. Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
No. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Got promoted?
You drive. Let me go over the case notes.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Waitress. You looking for someone? Can I get another...
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
A turkey salad sandwich was great.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Oh, let's see. How about a nice live pig? Not really.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
2020 Toyota Camry.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it!
Spill it!
Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money.
Oh, that shows you the engine problems.
An address?
Huh? Nice.
It's an apartment house at the corner of
Yeah,
Temple and
that's a
Figueroa.
good car to stay the hell away from.
Apartment number 2.
I think that's
Those
all.
particular ones.
Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
I love these waitresses. Everyone.
You got Morgan's address?
Let's
get over to his apartment.
They'll replace the engine free of charge if it's part of a faulty batch. Well, at least you get a new engine.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, but the problem is that everybody's car a problem, you know? I mean, of course they're gonna say, well, you can recall them, but I mean, not every car always, people that get the car always have problems that other people have. So what do? You still get a new engine even if you don't have a problem? I mean, that's kind of stupid.
Roger, KGPL. Kind of real this guy.
I mean, that's like what they're saying. Oh yeah, I have to get a new engine because, well, it's on recall.
Forest Lincoln MKT recalled at a risk of rear suspension failure. Wow. Pieces of shit.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detective, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try to head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Just those cameras, Nick.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Right now.
Stop right there.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest. For conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're going to lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
Big house.
I hope she was worth it.
She was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case. And in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
All right, cool. Third degree, yep. Awesome. Golden Boy. Counselor's car, that's where I'll be. Cool. Roundup. And that is it for now, right now, people. That's where I'll be, the Counselor's Car. So I hope you come back late next time to watch the Counselor's Car. Until then, bye-bye.